This is Dazed and Confused. Let's talk VHS. In 1993, Dazed and Confused hit theaters and barely made a dent, but over time it became one of the most beloved cult classics of the 90s. Written and directed by Richard Linklater, this wasn't your typical teen movie. There's no clear hero, no big arc, no grand finale. It's the last day of school in 1976 and we're hanging out with a group of teenagers from Texas. Some are getting high, some are getting hazed, some are chasing girls, and some are just trying to make it through the day without getting paddled. And maybe that's why it works. It feels real. It's more like a snapshot than a story. Linklater was coming off his indie breakout Slacker and brought that same laid-back slice of life energy here. Only this time with a killer soundtrack and a cast full of future stars. There was drama behind the scenes too. Jason London, who plays Pink, and Sean Andrews, who plays Pickford, reportedly did not get along. It got so bad that Linklater cut most of Pickford's scenes, which is why that whole house party setup never really pays off in the movie. Apparently at the end, instead of Wooderson, played by Matthew McConaughey, on his first film role, it was supposed to be Pickford. And you can also tell that they barely speak to each other throughout the film. As for casting, none of these actors were famous at the time. You've got Ben Affleck as the meathead O'Banion, Parker Posey yelling Joey Lauren Adams, Adam Goldberg, Rory Cochrane as Slater, and Mila Jovovich, who was cast more for her vibe than her lines. Most of hers got cut. And then there's McConaughey. He wasn't even supposed to be in the movie. He was just hanging out on set with a buddy. The casting director thought he had a cool look and boom, Wooderson was born. His first day on set, he improvised that now iconic line. Alright. He later said he was channeling Jim Morrison at the time. Whatever he was doing, it worked. And yes, the beers they were drinking, it was real. Miller Lite to be exact. They had to get permission from the studio to use actual beer. And most of the actors were underage. So there were a lot of very chill set rules. And a lot of partying after hours. Linklater encouraged the cast to hang out and bond like real high school kids. Which is why the movie has that lived-in, effortless chemistry. The movie was released September 24th, 1993. Gramercy Pictures had no idea how to market this thing. It wasn't Fast Times, it wasn't Animal House. So it quietly came and went. But on VHS and late night cable, it took on a new life. It became a dorm room staple, a sleepover movie. You could put it on and fall asleep to it, watch it again and again, quoting every line.
It'd be a lot cooler if you did. That's what I love about these high school girls.
The soundtrack was stacked with 70s classics. Aerosmith, Kiss, The Runaways, Foghat, Sweet, Deep Purple, War, that they had to release 2 volumes. Today, Dazed and Confused is seen for what it really is. Not just a stoner comedy or a nostalgic trip, but a time capsule of America in the 70s. Shot through the eyes of Gen X indie filmmaker who just wanted to capture a vibe. And it's hilarious. Quentin Tarantino even called it one of the 10 greatest films of all time. It wasn't about the plot. It was about the people, that summer, the music, the vibe. You felt like you were there. So